do not wrap your bike unless... Hey there, it's Dan Bruce from Bruce on Bikes, and I have a bit of a embarrassing confession. I cannot wrap a bike. I tried it once and I think I totally failed. So my public service announcement to you is do not wrap your bike unless you have a lot of time. Because I bought the wrap from Ridewrap, and they claim on their instructions that it takes about 3 to 4 hours for the entire process to finish. And it took me closer to about 6 hours. So yeah, totally depends on your work process, your work environment, etc. And then there were some other things. You have to spray a lot of this solution on it. There's videos out there, links on below for instruction manuals, etc. But there's a lot of liquid spraying around, and I don't like working with liquids. I don't like changing oil on anything. And then there's the issue of applying the wrap itself. Well, Ridewrap claims you need to clean your bike in advance and have to have a clean environment, etc. But what they neglect to tell you is that you don't need to have a clean environment, you have to have a clean room for no residue or no contamination to occur. Because as you can see on my Canyon Spectral that I have right here, it is very bright, and I cleaned it as thoroughly as I could. I used those wet wipes that came with the Ridewrap. They're like alcohol wipes, etc. And then I applied the wrap, and while applying the wrap, I put it on, and there were some black dust specks in there. I don't know if you can see them, but they kind of were inside the air, floating around in the air and stuck to the glue, and I was not able to get them off. So that was really annoying. If you have a black bike or dark gray bike, I'm sure this is not as much of a problem, but for me this was super annoying. Then there is the fitment of the different pieces. You have to kind of guess where they offer some instruction manuals, so that was helpful, no doubt about that. But as you can see here, the edges don't fit exactly here and over here as well. So it's a minor thing, but if that's something that annoys you, as it does me, then this is going to be a problem. But the thing that angers me the most are these bubbles. I don't know if you can see them, but they're like everywhere. Either it was because of the lighting in my work environment or due to some other things, but I thought I had all of them pushed out, but either overnight they came back, or it was just a temporary thing, or I'm just incompetent. I don't want to rule that out. So yeah, basically I paid $150 to make my bike look worse than before. That's the story of me wrapping my bike. So I guess unless you really need to protect the bike frame, or you're really scared that you bang it up and then cannot resell it for some reason, because let's face it, on the used market the price will go down in flames either way. Yeah, I thought this would be a great experience to learn how to do that and how to apply this to my bike and have some additional protection. But honestly, so far I regret doing this. So if you are like me, an impatient man, and if you can't really do these types of things well with aligning stuff and having to spray stuff and then it slides around and it doesn't fit and you have to try it again 5 times, then wrapping your bike yourself is not for you. Maybe have some professional do it. I don't know. The clean room thing, I was not joking. I do not have a dirty living room or something like that. I really try to keep everything clean, but there are dust particles floating around, and that sticky side of the wrap is so sticky, any dust particle floating around in the air will cling to it immediately. So yeah, that was annoying. So I tried to rub it off, I tried to spray it off with the solution, I made a mess everywhere. Get some kind of blanket or tarp rather under your bike if you're not working in a workshop. You will be thankful for that, because I was working in my living room. I don't have a workshop, and I had a tarp across the floor, and there were like the tarp was at the end of a huge puddle of that slip solution. So yeah, tell me in the comments, do you wrap your bike? Have you wrapped your bike? Did you do it yourself? Did you hire a professional to do that? What was your experience? Are you a klutz like me that cannot do this for the life of him? Let me know. I'm Dan Bruce for Bruce on Bikes. Take care.